Well, the team accepted and completed the 10-year challenge in 1 day. लेकिन T20 जीत तो गए न्यूजीलैंड में पहला, लेकिन सीरीज जीतने का सपना अब भी सपना ही है. Well, they'll get another chance next year. But we also gave our experts a chance to look back at this series, the 3-match series, and prepare a report card. सीधे चलते हैं experts के पास, जानते हैं किस तरीके की मार्किंग की है इस सीरीज के बाद.
Rohit Sharma, captain of India for the 3 T20 internationals against New Zealand, an opener extraordinaire. The hitman made a match-winning half-century in the second T20 international in Auckland, helping India draw level in the series, and finished as Team India's top scorer with 89 runs in 3 innings.
He's been very good. He's been very good, not only as a batter but as a captain as well. Small grounds, inexperienced attack, and he's handled both the things really well.
And our grade for the hitman is good. But the hitman's opening partner Shikhar Dhawan wasn't as impressive in the T20 international series. Dhawan scored 64 runs in the 3 T20Is with a high score of 30.
He could have been a bit better. I think he started off really well in the first T20, then obviously had a good partnership with Rohit Sharma. But again, I think he's hitting the ball well. It's just about converting those starts into big runs, because at the top you need that.
Well, our grade for Shikhar is average. Now all-rounder Vijay Shankar has been making the right moves with the bat ahead of the World Cup. He was quite impressive in the 2 innings that he played at number 3, showing that he could hit the ball a long way. Shankar's 84 runs in the series came at a strike rate of 155. But Rohit did not give Shankar an over in the T20I series, so his bowling remains untested.
I think Vijay Shankar has used this opportunity and grabbed it with both hands, with the bat. He's been given an opportunity to go up the order. He looks a very calm and composed player. Has plenty of time. He's shown that he has the ability to accelerate and play some good cricketing shots. So that's something that it's good to see a young player doing that. So it really augurs well for Indian cricket.
Vijay Shankar earns a good grade on our report card. Like in the one-day internationals, Dinesh Karthik got to bat only twice in the T20 international series. He was out cheaply in Wellington and unbeaten on 33 in Hamilton, where he could not take India over the finish line in a tough chase. Karthik scored just 38 runs in 2 innings.
A little disappointing. I think he needs to take his chances, as simple as it gets. I think he's at that stage of his career where I think it's about taking his chances, and he might not be getting a lot as well, because there's Rishabh Pant pushing him all the time, and then there's MS Dhoni as well.
Well, DK earns an average rating on our report card. MS Dhoni was India's top scorer in the massive defeat in the first T20 international in Wellington. And he scored a useful 20 to help India win the second match in Auckland. Mahi was also impressive behind the stumps with this brilliant stumping of Tim Seifert. The wicketkeeper scored 61 runs in 3 T20 internationals.
Still would have preferred had he batted at number 4, because number 5 is somewhere too low for him, because he needs time now. He's not the same MS Dhoni which used to be 5 or 6 years back, who could just at will finish off the games as well. So he needs some little bit more time, so probably number 4 is the right number for him, especially in T20 cricket.
Our rating for Mahi is good. Next up is Rishabh Pant. He's been fantastic, or should we say fantastic, in this series. The 20-year-old guided India to victory in Auckland with an unbeaten 40, and he smashed 28 of only 12 balls in Hamilton. His one-handed 6 off Tim Southee at Eden Park was a highlight. Pant was India's second highest run getter in the series with 72 runs at a strike rate of 144.
He needs to still take some time in T20 and one-day cricket. He's not part of the one-day team, but in T20 he can still take his time and then try and, because he's got all the shots, so he can still learn what shots to play at what stage, and he can actually assess the game in a better way, which he needs to learn.
Our rating for the best babysitter is good. All-rounder Hardik Pandya did not have a good T20I series in New Zealand. His high score was 21 in the third match in Hamilton, and he was expensive with the ball. Pandya took only 3 wickets in 3 matches and had an economy of 10.91.
We know the utility of Hardik. He still hasn't come on his own. Obviously, in this format, we know what he can do. I think it's his bowling. He needs to take that a little bit higher. I thought he tried a bit too much. He tried too many slower balls, and he just needs to stick to just the basics. And if he can pull off and give India a good 4 overs, then I think he would do a great job.
Pandya earns a rating of average on our report card. Hardik's elder brother Krunal had much better returns from the T20I series. Krunal's heroics with the ball helped India win the second T20 international by 7 wickets. And his unbeaten 26-run cameo brought India within touching distance of victory in the third T20 international. Krunal scored 46 runs in 2 innings at a strike rate of 148. The all-rounder also emerged as India's joint highest wicket taker with 4 wickets from 3 games.
He's been hot and cold. First game wasn't the best, second game was unbelievable, and in the third game, obviously he didn't bowl that bad, but that is what T20 cricket is all about. But overall, I think he's a good package to have around the squad.
And Krunal earns an excellent grade on our report card. Yuzvendra Chahal played the first 2 T20Is and took only 1 wicket and had an economy of 9. While Kuldeep Yadav came in for the third game and took 2 for 26 in 4 overs in a match where both New Zealand and India scored more than 200. While Chahal did not have much of an impact, Kuldeep didn't have much of a chance to have an impact.
Pick wickets. He hasn't really done well outside of Asia in a T20 format, especially picking wickets. So I think Rohit should look to give Chahal the opportunity to bowl in a power play so that he relishes that and then makes a contribution.
Well, our grade for Chahal is average, and for Kuldeep, it's good. Now on to the Pacers. Khalil Ahmed had 2 expensive games and 1 very good game in Auckland, where he played an important role in India's victory.
I tell you, sums it up. India, what a thrilling comeback in the field.
Khalil was India's joint highest wicket taker with 4 wickets in the series.
Khalil Ahmed has been hot and cold again. I think he needs to learn very quickly, and he needs to learn what lengths to bowl. He wasn't that great, and even in T20 cricket, I think he could have been much more better, because when you're playing for your country, it's not about learning, it's about delivering at international stage.
Well, our grade for the youngster is average. After an excellent performance in the one-day international series, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar's form dipped in the T20Is. The pacer took only 3 wickets in 3 matches at an economy of 9.41.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, we know the importance of him. Here, Bhuvi is not just leading the attack, but also helping the other bowlers as a mentor. So he is more a senior pro there.
Well, Bhuvi earns an average rating on our report card.